Hi, this is Gamertroll here, and I've got my guide here on how to beat Rom the Vacuous spider. Um, he looks like a big maggot glued onto the back of a centipede. I don't know about the spider thing. He's got about 1,000,000 eyes and 1,000,000 legs instead of 8 eyes and 8 legs, so I don't know where they get the spider from, but apparently he's a great one. He's certainly a great pain in the arse. And one of the toughest bosses going. Um, these little buggers are the main problem. You've got this whole sort of entourage of spiders that he spits out all the time, or she maybe. Ron might be a she, because it keeps on spitting these spiders out of her. The best way to go about this really is to start taking them out so you can get a good swing at her, whatever. What I've done here is I leave one. Well, I usually should leave one, and then you can start smacking her in the side. It's a mistake to try and hit her head. I wouldn't do it. She's got a nasty attack if you do. And then it disappears, and all begins again. Oh, if she'll appear. There you go. And a whole load more bloody spiders. So, I mean, it's kind of tempting to, yeah, now she's like shooting this like blue snot as well, which makes it even harder. I haven't worked out a way of dodging it. A double roll just about when it's about to land is your best chance, but usually one of them hits you and it's quite damaging. Very, very difficult to whittle down this bodyguard of spiders when she's blowing that blue snot at you. Some people would go for her now, and just try and avoid getting hit by the spiders, but what with this blue stuff coming and them, it's very easy just to be killed immediately. You know, two of them jump at you at the same time and attack you and you're dead. And in a long battle like this, you'll notice this is like a 7-minute video. It took ages to kill her. It's not really all that advisable. What I would suggest is that you try and take out as many of these spiders the second time. Maybe leave a couple and then go for her. Because that way it's probably a bit safer. You'll see at the end I break my own rule, so I don't know whether this is a guide of how to do it or how not to do it, but I'm hoping that at least it might help a few people look at her behaviour without, you know, without having to bloody run around in there getting shot themselves. I think it's very possible that I fluked this, so flipping great knobhead that she is. I've got flame out as well because the guns are just useless. There you go, every time she stands up she'll fire. You'll get a tiny warning, but the problem is if you're locked in on one of the spiders, sometimes you can't see whether she stood up or not, and you just get this blue stuff land on you. So always try and keep her in shot, and I wouldn't advise locking onto the spiders all that much. You see what's happening here is I'm just getting hit too often by her, and I'm using up my vials. Really trying to kill these spiders is a nightmare while she's doing this. Even getting in at this point, I think I got the bloodlust. I was obsessed with just taking out these spiders. I should have just gone and attacked her, because doing these last couple cost me dearly. I think that what helps here as well is because I haven't got the pistol out. The fire sort of carries them a little bit. It's like they're a little bit scared of it. They don't attack quite as much as you've got the fire out. I don't know what the lantern's like. You know, the belt lantern. If you equip that and like that, that might also have the same sort of effect if you wanted to keep the gun. But I don't know what you do that for, because the gun doesn't even really kill the spiders. It takes off hardly anything. See that you got to watch. Set her in a second phase. She does this butt slash. So if you back off, it doesn't hit you. Then go back in and hit her. But if you see her rear her head up whilst you're doing this attack like this, just back off, because you can't take too many of those body slams. Yeah, so now what I've got her down to half health, and I've only got flipping 10 vials, so you can do the math. She's more deadly now. It's not, I was not thinking I was going to kill her this time round, and that blue snot just got worse. It's like there's just volley after volley of it. Look at the damage it does. It's just horrendous. And I think I realised really early on, without a strategy to beat that snot and just getting hit by it over and over again with a full rack of spiders, considering how long that took me last time, I thought, do you know what, bollocks to the plan. I decided that I might as well just attack on, because there's just no point in hanging about, especially with like so few vials. So yeah, best plan was just to get the cane out, electrify it, and be on. Just damn the risk and go in and hit her. But the thing is like with this, you could just end up dead so easily. When they all come jumping in, a couple of them, they hit you in the wrong combination. Look at them hitting me there, and that ain't funny either when she whacks her head from side to side. So one last heal and dive back in before she shoots some more blue snot, and that's it. Managed to get her, but I can't even say this is a guide. This is more of a guide of how not to do it. This is all of the bad things that can happen to you whilst trying to do it. So good luck.
Come on, bring it. Don't see it. Better believe it. Smoke into your hole.